Hello, today we'll be looking at some other variable types. This will be a continuation of the earlier lecture which focused on sets, but today we would look at some other variable types. The first variable type we will consider today is strings. I'm using Spider Python IDE. Strings in Python are identified as a contiguous set of characters represented in the quotation marks. Python allows either a pair of single or double quotes. Subsets of strings can be taken using the slice operator with indices starting at 0 in the beginning of the string, and then you work your way from -1 to the end. Let me go on to demonstrate what I've just said. Let's declare a string and call it good morning everybody. So I believe by now we are familiar with how to declare variables in Python. Because of this quotation mark, we are surely declaring a string variable. Now let's now talk of how to access elements or subsets, or in some instances the whole of this string variable. If I want the system to print everything, I will say print string or print str, which is the variable name for good morning everybody. I'll be adding comments to explain better. So this first line of code will print the complete string. If I want to print just the first character, print then this is the slice operator, bracket or square bracket 0. So the first element always is always accessed using 0. Print string 0. So the comment explaining this is this will print first character of the string. Okay, so if I want the system to start printing from a particular character up to another character, remember we can count the characters 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this space is also a character but empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then up to everybody, up to y at the end. So let's see how we can just manipulate that. We would say print. Now let's assume I want it to print starting from, let's say, the fourth letter to, let's say, the sixth letter, the fourth letter to the sixth letter, the fourth. So it will be 3, then we'll use the fourth letter to the sixth letter, 6. So the comment here is print characters starting from fourth to sixth. Okay. So what I've done is this. I want Python to print from the fourth to the sixth. The fourth minus 1 is 3. So that's why I put 3 here, then up to the sixth. So take note, where you want it to start printing from, minus 1. I want it to start printing from the fourth character. So 4 minus 1 is 3, up to the sixth character. So that is using the slice operator. Let's say I want it to print this string, good morning everybody, let's say twice. It will be this string, then the asterisk times 2. Print the string times 2. So we are saying I want it to print it twice. Print the string 2 times. So let's see what it will produce. Okay, let me quickly introduce also how to concatenate. Concatenation is to add more than one strings together. This concatenation can also be done between two different data types like string and number, but today I will just be demonstrating how to concatenate two strings. So the variable string here, which is good morning everybody, if we want to concatenate it with another string, we use the plus symbol. And let's now say we want to concatenate it with another string called good morning. The string is good morning everybody. We want to now add how was the night. So we want to be able to see good morning everybody, how was the night. So this is the comment here is concatenate or add or join. Concatenate strings. concatenate strings. Apologies for the background noise. So let's run and see what it would print for us. Okay, so the first line, print string, is to print everything in this variable good morning everybody, which is what it has done here. Good morning everybody. The second one, print string 0. 0 is the first element or first character within the variable name string, so it prints G alone. The third one, print string 3 column 7 column 6, print character starting from the 4th to the 6th. Okay, so remember I said this space here empty is also a character, but it's empty, so it's printed. Let's count 4 to 6. G O O D. So D is the 4th element. The 5th element is the empty space here between D and M, so that is it. And then the 6th element is M itself. D space M, that's it. Then print string times 2, which is to print this variable twice. Good morning everybody, good morning everybody. That also has been done. And then to concatenate two strings. One is a variable and the other one is a constant. Good morning everybody plus how was the night. Good morning everybody, how was the night. I didn't put space here, that's why good morning everybody, how was the night does not have any space. So you can either put space or even put an empty string. Empty strings are defined like this. I want to define an empty string, so it's like double quote twice now. So that is an explanation on how to declare strings as well as how to access elements within the string. Let me now talk a little bit about lists. Okay, so I'm going to cancel this as well as change the console. So we ask ourselves, what are lists? Basically, lists are a very versatile Python compound data type. A list can contain items separated by commas and enclosed within square brackets. To some extent, lists are similar to arrays in C object or C programming language. But one of the difference between them is that the items belonging to a list can be of different data type. Take note, it can be of different data type. The values you store in a list can be accessed using the slice operator, just as we did. Remember, the slice operator is this, just as we did with strings, with indices starting at 0 in the beginning of the list and working their way up to the end. It's similar to what we did with the string. So let's now basically look at list. So remember, in declaring, you could actually use any name. You could, instead of using list, you could say country, state, You could call it any name, but for the sake of this lecture, I'm using list so that you would know it is a list. But in real life scenarios, you could call the variable any name. So let's say AFDE, first element there. Remember, I said earlier on that unlike the array object in C, Python will allow you to put more than one variable, one data type inside a list. So this is string. This is a number, but with this quote, it's as good as being a string, but it's actually a number. Now, okay, in fact, let me even remove this so that we'll see it be a number in reality. Then let's put a float object type, and then let's put my name to there. Okay, so let's basically do the same things we did with the string data type. So we would print list, this will print complete list, and then let's say we want to print the first element, or that's the first element of the list. Remember, it starts with 0. So print first element of list. Okay. The same thing, if you wanted to print this list twice, it will be print list times 2. If you want it to print starting from a particular element up to another element, it will be print list. This element you want it to start from -1 up to the element you want it to end. So let's just do this too. Okay, so print list is to print the complete list. So it's printed AFDE 866757 and Shola Oshinawa. Print list 0. That is the first element of the list. In this case, it is AFDE. The first element is not A, like the string variable. It is not the first character. In the string variable, every character is an element, but in a list, this comma separates each element. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 elements. So it's printed the first element, AFDE. So that is about list. I'm looking at what else I can. Okay, I would look at in other lectures dictionary and tuples. Because of the background noise, I'll have to just stop this lecture now. Subsequent lecture, we'll look at tuple, we'll look at dictionary. We've already looked at set in our earlier lecture. Thank you for your time. See you next time. Bye.